Hello everyone. My name is Dr. Ken Friedman and I'm the president of the East Brunswick Advisory Health Council. Today we're going to be speaking about backpack safety. And as an expert in chiropractic and in spinal mechanics, the Advisory Health Council's asked me to get with you today to be able to show you why backpack safety is important and things that you need to know in order to be able to protect your family. If your child carried a 12-pound backpack and they lifted that 12-pound backpack about 10 times a day, that's 120 pounds a day. Multiply that over 180 school days over the course of a school year, what you're looking at is about 21,600 pounds that your child carries on their growing and developing spine every single year. So the Advisory Health Council cares about your health, and we have 4 key backpack safety tips that we'd like to relate to you. First, we want to show you how to choose the right backpack. This backpack has all of the elements that I think are very important in a backpack. It's light, and it has very wide padded straps that enable your child to distribute the weight over their shoulder effectively. These straps adjust at the top and at the bottom so that you can make sure that that pack is positioned just the right way. You'll see this better when we talk about how to wear the pack correctly. Next, the pack has zippers that are easy to open and close. It has reflective material on it. When it starts getting darker a lot earlier in the day, then you're going to be happy to know that your child is going to be more visible to vehicular traffic if there's reflective material on this backpack. It has a handle at the top, so when your child goes to pick up the backpack, it's easier to lift. And this pack has a couple of features that are very unique to it. It has inflatable bladders that are located inside the straps that you can pump up, and also in the bottom of the pack that fits into the lower part of the curve in the spine. That helps the pack fit the person more effectively, and it also helps to transfer weight better through the body so it's less stressful. Choose a pack that's large enough so that when your child wears it, you should be able to see the top part of their shoulder blades from behind. Something that's too big that looks like a tortoise shell on their back, not good. The second thing, how to pack the backpack. In packing a backpack, you want to place the heaviest objects, the biggest books, right in the center of the pack along the back of the backpack, which rests against your child's spine. We recommend that you do not pack the backpack in excess of 15% of your child's body weight. That's extremely important. So if you have an 80-pound child, you don't want to pack their backpack more than 12 pounds. Just weigh your child, 15% of your child's weight. That's a great guideline. We also recommend you avoid getting roller backpacks. A lot of people think, well, okay, in order to prevent my child from carrying too much weight, if we get a roller backpack, they can just wheel it along, and it makes a lot of good sense. The problem is that roller backpacks tend to become overloaded. And then it becomes very difficult with that child getting on and off the school bus or up and down off a curb or carrying it up and down the steps in school. Also, by pulling a backpack behind them, that tends to cause a strain of the upper back and shoulder muscles and can create other problems later on. In lifting the backpack, you lift the backpack just the same way that we're taught to lift any heavy object. Face the object being lifted, lift the object up, bending at the knees, keeping your back straight, using your arms and your legs to raise the backpack up, and then holding it close to your body, then you would go and put the backpack on one shoulder at a time. And then finally, how to wear the backpack effectively. And to demonstrate that, what I've asked is my very special assistant, my wife's and my daughter Diana is here to be able to show you. So could you come here, sweetie? Okay, now Diana is going to show you how a backpack should be worn. Now you notice that in Diana's case, her backpack is a lot smaller than the one that I've brought. It fits her better. We can see the upper part of her shoulder blades. The backpack is worn with the top part of the backpack right at the upper part of the back, and the bottom part of the backpack right here at the lower part of the spine. Sometimes you see children that are carrying backpacks that are hanging so low they're almost bouncing off their butt as they're walking along. Well, that's not good, and that's one of the reasons why I recommend you buy a backpack that has straps that will enable you to adjust it at the top and at the bottom so that you could fit it just the right way. We recommend that you wear the backpack so that it's worn over both shoulders. Carrying a backpack on one shoulder isn't cool. What it does is it puts a lot of pressure on one side of the child's body, and that can create other problems that I'm going to get into in a minute. So it's very important, extremely important, to make sure that your child understands that they have to carry the backpack on two shoulders. Thanks, honey. Why is carrying a backpack so stressful, and why are these tips so important? Because every bit of energy that controls your body's life, that controls your child's function, controls all their organs and how their body works, how they digest their food, how they orient themselves to the environment, how they live. Every bit of energy between the brain and the body comes through their spine. And coming through the spine are the nerves. And these nerves right here control and carry the nerve impulses, the energy flow that controls everything that goes on inside your body. Carrying a backpack puts additional stress and pressure on your child's spine. And when that happens, it can cause the spinal nerves to become irritated. And when that happens, your body can't function as well, and it can't be as healthy as it would have been if the nerves were functioning properly. On behalf of the Advisory Health Council, my name is Dr. Ken Friedman, and I want to thank you for your time and your attention today. The Advisory Health Council is looking for additional members to help serve the East Brunswick community. And for those of you that may be interested in gaining more information, please call Karen Keskis at the Department of Parks and Recreation, and she will be happy to give you the necessary follow-up. Thank you very much.